It's 10-0 whānau. Oh, 12-0 now. 12-0. Sorry, the kick went over. Putaki tipped the ball. Oh, nice. They held on to it. Oh, good hit. Just young Putaki side too. Oh, recount. If the broken hold onto the ball, recount. Trying to scan the field for my young mate Utah Purunoda. Try and get him over here for an interview. I'll hand you back over to Silly with Willie. Oh, good chip and chase. Oh, and the regather. Unlucky Oos. That was close. See if Panthers can march back down the field and score us another try. Oh. That was good tackle, play on. See what the boys can do here. Oh. Oh, the bro's running it out. Oh, nice goose step, but it might be too much. Oh, good tackle. Good effort from Ngaruahia. It's good to see these teams have a go. That's what Nines is about. That's what the tournament's about. Oh, unlucky. Another turnover. I think if this Putawaki team can just hold on to the ball. Far. And penalty Ngaruahia offside. Score still 12-0 whānau. First half. And almost. Reynard running the ball. Oh, and he gets eaten up in that tackle. And another good try from Ngaruahia. That makes it 16-0. Ngaruahia over Putawaki.
away from second half.
Tēnā koe matua. Kana. Give me that holder.
Field 2 is ready. Here we go.
Here we go, Varney. Welcome back to the second half of this round 4 game. Aroha mai whānau for the old technical difficulties. Brother Kana just informed me. I actually went for a bit of a break, whānau. So Kana just informed me that the camera was pointing over there at the blue sky for about 10 minutes before he realised that he had it on the wrong camera. So aroha mai for the old stink picture you would have got there for 10 minutes, and probably the stink commentating as well from young brother Tiro. Nah, thank you, Tiro. Hopefully we can get some other guys down here to give you a bit of different array of commentary throughout the day. So as we come back here to Field 1, we have Ngaruawahia Panthers versus Putawaki Stakes, all the way from Edgecombe, I believe. If not Edgecombe, definitely somewhere around the Kawerau region. All right, so we just a minute or so into this first half, and we already, as Ngaruawahia Panthers have the ball given back to them, basically through a mistake, as they head off down the left-hand side of the park. Just looking over here on the old Ngaruawahia Panthers bench. Got young old Reinhard Haggy down there. Who else can I see? Oh, Rangatira. Brother Rangatira, Tira. Is one of the on the coaching staffs. Brother Meeks. Looks like he's got the top side this year. Not too sure about that. But he's here as well. As is a good... Nice try in the right-hand corner. A whole 80 metres of the field try to our Ngaruawahia Panthers side. A lot of great drawing and passing. I keep reverting back to that drawing and passing, whānau. Hey, the ball will always beat the man. Draw your opponent, or defender, offload. Keep doing that all day. You should be able to find a hole somewhere. That brings our score to 20-0. Yeah, I don't know if any of these goal kickers should be will be representing New Zealand in the national drop kicking competition, if there was ever one. I think we should start one up here, maybe a half-time. Bit of a spectacle, something that Tanya Ngātaki and her whānau down here, Turangawawa, should maybe be able to officiate. I think the days of the 100-metre sprint or the field sprint may have gone tons. So maybe, I don't know, 20-metre drop kick competition. Yes, it was a bit far out, it was a bit wide of the old goal post, but should have got a bit closer than that. And I'm no drop kicking expert myself, but you know, it is a hard job. It is one of the hardest jobs on the field, drop kicking for after goal. So back here to Putawaki. Putawaki putting the chip over the top. Regathered there by our Ngāruawāhia here Panthers. A lot of yippee yahoo going on here, down here by the players on the bench. It's 20 points to nil. 20 points to nil to Ngāruawāhia here. And field 2 looks like College Old Boys has gone over for another try. So on field 2 we have 14-4 to College Old Boys over Pacific Sharks from Tugoroa. And they do all this without Dwayne Sykes. I know he's down there in Rotorua playing at the National Touch Competition. Good luck to all our Waikato teams on display over the yesterday, today and tomorrow. Even now Ngāruawāhia's side looks pretty youthful. Looking on the benches of a lot of these teams, and I see a lot of youth. Very, very young teams out here this weekend, funny. So that, that's a sign of the next generation coming through our ranks for our. I've been given a time of phone. It's on an iPhone, but the person the phone belongs to is actually gearing up to play in the women's competition. So, and I'm a Samsung person. Not too sure about this this iPhone stuff. So I'll give it to the man who knows more about iPhones than I do. Here's a nut. Looks like there's going to be a nut. Oh! There was a shoo-in finally. There was a shoo-in for try. All he had to do was catch the ball. Actually, did he even need to pass it? It could have been easier if he, ran 7 meters to see if he could score the try. Score in the corner there. But he decided to pass it. And went to ground. The ball went to ground. Just over 2 minutes to go, finally, in this second half of pool 4. Good little run there by the Putaki Stakes to get out of their 20. Oh, lovely shimmy. Oh, another Sean Johnson step. Nice. Good defense. Good stepping to get out of there. Nice little run. Here's a left foot bomb by our Putaki Stakes. Allowed to bounce safely into the hands of the Putawaki again. They come down the left-hand side. See if we can get a drawn pass. Nice defense. Good defense. Holding them out. As they head back right way to the right side of the field. Some missed passes, some dummies on the inside. Gee, they got it all. This Panther side looks good under our mix. Bit of speed, bit of youth, bit of physicality. We'll just see how this last minute and a half goes finally, see how they go from there. I have the organiser of the Pat Bennett Tūranga 119. Just quickly, Towns, while I've got you, I know you're trying to run away, but what does this mean to you and your whānau in the club here, Tūranga 119?
Kia ora. Oh wow, it's always been it's a great start to the season for our club, and it's our 23rd year celebrating Mr. Pat Bennett himself. Yeah, kia ora.
Kapai, I know you're busy, Tony, and I know you're trying to pull away from me, so thank you for your time. Tanya Ngakataki whanga, the lady behind the scenes, one of many who got this Pep Bennett Tūranga Wawa Nines up and running for this year. There was another try in the corner there by Putawaki Stags, so that now brings our score to 20 points to 10. We're not too far from full time here, finally. I'm hoping to hear the whistle within the next 5 seconds. That was a better attempt at field goal by Putawaki. 20 points to 10. Ngāruawahia Panthers over Putawaki Stags. Once again, finally, like I said, Tanya, very busy person on behalf of this organising committee for the Pep Bennett night, so I appreciate the very small time that she was able to give to us. That is full time here, whānau, in round 4. 11 o'clock, we're about 8 minutes away, according to Mati Taira. 8 minutes away from round 5 at 11 o'clock. Pool A. So, Tūranga Wawa versus Hamilton Hornets on field 1. Hamilton City Tigers versus Mercury Bay on field 2, and Northern Brothers have the bye. So that's at 11 o'clock. We're about 7 minutes away. Finally, we're going to head off for a quick break. Once again, thanks to Tito for running the first half of the Pool B round 4 game for me, as I just had to shoot off. And we'll be back with you in roughly about 6 minutes' time. Nei mai hoki mai te whānei. To Patterson Park, the Pep Bennett Tūranga Wawa Memorial Nines. Our round 5 is about to kick off in a few seconds' time. We're down here on field 1. Tūranga Wawa versus Hamilton Hornets, 2 local teams. Looking forward to having hit-outs throughout the year. So they're starting it here this weekend with these at the Knights. On field 2, Hamilton City Tigers take on the Mercury Bay Bulls all the way there from Whitianga. And they on field 2 as the Northern Brothers get to have a bit of a bye. So this is teams from our Pool A. Kick-off about to take place very shortly. After this round final, on field 3, we have our first of our senior women's game down on field 3 between Tūranga Wawa Women's and Putawaki Stags. Let's see. Yes, I do believe that we have Tūranga Wawa, Tani Wharau, Hamilton City Tigers and Putawaki Stags. It'd be lovely to see that game, but aroha my phone, it's a bit far away from our scaffold here down at Tūranga Wawa. Very much appreciated though. Very much appreciated that we were able to put Kana up high above everybody else so that he can bring you some great viewing. I'm down here on the ground level, all behind all these tall timbers, bringing you a few commentaries. Hoping to also bring some whānau in to have a bit of a kōrero throughout the day. So at 11:30 game after this one, that's our round 6. We bring you on field 1, Pool B, Tani Wharau versus Putawaki Stags, and on field 2, Ngāruawahia Panthers versus Pacific Sharks. College Old Boys have the bye. That's our next round at 11:30, as well as our, I think it's Tani Wharau versus Putawaki Stags in the first game of our women's division. Hope you're enjoying the viewing, whānau. Like to thank Kana for doing his awesome mahi to get this up and going. Also, Waikato Tainui and our various local clubs such as Tani Wharau, Tūranga Wawa, Panthers, who've also given us some assisted kana with through different means to bring some great viewing for the whānau, not only here in Hamilton or Ngaruawahia, but further abroad. I know that whānau over in Aussies have been following the live stream throughout last year, but with the support of Waikato Tainui, Ngaruawahia Panthers, Tūranga Wawa, Tani Wharau, no doubt, as well, Kana's able to bring you a bit more added beauty with his viewing. Kapai. Hoping to stick around this My Live throughout 2019 with you, whānau, to bring you the 2019's Women's Division as well. Hoping to have 4 teams, maybe more, start our 2019. So, already, whānau, we've had Tūranga Wawa go to the line. It's not a bad attempt there by young Sheldon Rogers. Probably one of the better ones I've seen come out of that from this team here. I was thinking that Dale might have, taken a bit of a senior approach and go, hey, come on, guys, I'll do it. I don't think anybody will argue with Dale if you wanted to take the drop kick anyway. As we restart after after Tūranga Wawa went over the line, that'll be 4-0 to Tūranga Wawa over Hamilton Hornets. As the ball gets passed from left to right, with Hamilton Hornets having the ball, moving forward. They're about 20 metres out from the try line. As I turn my attention to field 2, it looks like Mercury Bay has scored in the far corner on field 2 against Hamilton City Tigers. Tūranga Wawa have the ball. Going for a tap-off, I believe. So that looks like it may be full wall. Sorry, I turn away for a little bit, turn around, and there's a try being scored in the corner. Great attempt at field goal by Hornets. Unfortunately, not well directed, but probably one of the better ones, like I said, probably one of the better ones I've seen today. So, kapai. Hope you're enjoying your viewing, your viewing pleasure. As we return to the football, great solid defense by the Hamilton Hornets. As Sheldon takes the ball left, all the way out to the wing there, it comes back on the inside and taken down there by the Hamilton Hornets. Looking out right here, Sheldon. There's some good defense coming in here by the Hamilton Hornets, finally. As Tūranga Wawa look to come right. Little grubber kick. Little grubber kick under there. Hamilton Hornets have been deemed to be offside. I'd say that's a penalty to Tūranga Wawa. Tap kick there by the halfback. There's some good defense by the Hamilton Hornets. Allowing them to get up to play the ball. Sheldon's looking right. And he goes left. Little small dive there. Nice. Great dummy half work there. Sheldon is definitely His position is hooker. Some great vision there. Good solid run. Busty shoot to get that close to the line. You ain't going to stop a young man like that. Very deceptive, actually. He doesn't look like much, but, you know, I've had him give me a couple of shots while he was a student a couple of years back. Shot at school. Oh, bones rattled as we were only playing around, but you know, the bones still shadowed us. The bones still shook a bit there. So that was a fine attempt at goal by Sheldon, and as he grabs that, and that leads us now 10 points to 0. Tirangawawa over Hamilton Hornets. Wasn't the prettiest drop goal, but it went over the post, and that's all that matters. Hornets come down the left-hand side. Some heavy defense here by Tirangawawa. Nice try there by Hamilton Hornets. Blink and you miss it. Great response from the Hamilton Hornets club there as they go around as he went around under the post to score a try. They're number 4 there for Hamilton Hornets. That brings our score to 10 points to 4. 10 all. Sorry, Whānau. See, not paying attention. As we return to the game after realising that it was 10 all. This is a close game, and so it should be. Both teams great on defence. There's showing a little bit of speed around the outside. Looking good there. Tirangawawa have the ball in hand. Willie Dennis. Sheldon to Willie Dennis. Nice inside ball. Nice solid run. Unfortunately, he's spilled the ball. If he looks left, he might see numbers. But what he really wants to do is just settle it down for now. He's moved down the left-hand side. We have great miss-out pass and a step to the outside. It looks like Lee. Looks like Lee Bristow. Inside pass to his teammate. Scores under the black dots. Great turn of pace there by our Hamilton Hornets to get on the outside. Bring into play probably one of their most lethal players who I was told that was Sam Tor. As I can't see with these burly, hefty men in front of me, namely their coach, Wallace King. But Sam Tor, hopefully he'll be donning the Hamilton Hornet jersey for the rest of the year, instead of going back to the other code that we tend to fight with, rugby, because he actually looks pretty good in a Hamilton Hornet jersey. 16-10 to Hamilton Hornets over Tirangawawa. As they prepare to restart, Sheldon passes left. Good shift up and deep by the Hamilton Hornets, leaving the gap though. A great one-on-one defense there. Lovely skewed out of dummy half by Sheldon Rogers. Good cover defense, inside ball. This game's heating up finally. Lovely long pass off the ground by Sheldon. Good defense here by Hamilton Hornets. I do believe that's fourth and last. Here we go. Inside dummy. And handover ball. Handover ball as Hamilton Hornets attack. Defense, held strong. And now they're looking to run the ball out of their own 20. There you go. Half-time whistle has gone, whānau. It is 16 points to 10. Hamilton Hornets over Tūranga Waiwai. Just trying to get a score on field 2 here. So I've got a score from the game on field 2. 12-4 to Hamilton City Tigers over, who's this, Mercury Bay Brothers, as they go into their halftime. On field 1, 16 points to 10 over Hamilton Hornets over Tūranga Waiwai, as we head into our round 6. Our 11:30 round, our Pool B, we have Taniwharau versus Pūtawaki Stags on field 1. We have Ngaruawahia Panthers versus Pacific Sharks on field 2, and the College Old Boys have the bye for their pool. But it also sees the start of our women's division down on field 3. We will eventually bring you a women's game final. The final scheduled to be on field 1. And just like any final should be, always on the main field. It's good to see our women, Waikato whānau, looking at attempting to run a women's division. It's a great pathway for our under 15s and our under 17 girls teams. Pathwaying into the women competition. Our Taniwharau coach for the Taniwharau women's team is my Uncle Chas Paki, no doubt led by his sons Taipu, Kazi Taipu, Fitz, all the Kazis, helping Uncle out there with our Taniwharau women's. No doubt strongly led by our New Zealand Māori representative, Harata Butler, who showed devastating form in that game against the Indigenous Aboriginal women about a month ago over there in Melbourne. So kapai Harata. We have Hokonui, who could quite possibly have a team heading into season start. We have Tūranga Waiwai, also looking at who also training hard here on a Tuesday and a Thursday, led by none other than Tina Herangi, Sweetie, and her partner in crime, old Tangata. There's some great football brains right there. Great football brains right there in that club, with our Tūranga Waiwai whānau, and last but not least, our Hamilton City Tigers Women's Rugby League, and none other than Kana's wife, Rachel, having a go there this year. She's not a spring chicken anymore, whānau, but I tell you what, she's looking healthy and fit, both mind, body, and soul. That coached by Honey here to me. So Honey and coaching staff, Davina and all of them, looking forward to 2019 and wishing all our women's grades a good game and a good season for 2019. As we head back here to Patterson Park, the second half of the game between Tūranga Waiwai and Hamilton Hornets, with a great little run there by Taylor Leaf. Young boy who learnt his craft in the whānau environment and has come out and been out here at Tūranga Waiwai in probably the last 4 years, putting his trade into practice here at Tūranga Waiwai, where they have definitely looked after him. Okay, great tackle in the corner there. I really can't tell you what happened, because he got all these big hefty men in front of me. And just saying hi to my nephews, finally. How do I mind just saying hi to my nephews? It's good to see the whānau down here. It really is a day for the whānau. So You know, one cope up with that Tūranga Wawai push is because it's a whānau event, it's an alcohol-free event, whānau. So we'll leave that sort of activity for after whānau. At the moment, we're just about here spending time with our kids, watching the football, enjoying the football. And speaking of kids, I just got my two babies show up. They're here supporting the Hamilton City Tigers women's grades. And their sister who plays in, might be playing, I'm not too sure. But hopefully my girl will don the boots as well. So to all the ladies playing today, so my baby Bailey and my son Kingston, down here supporting the day as well. So let's get back to the league day, whānau. Hamilton Hornets receiving a penalty for a bit of roughness, pushing in the scrum. It's great defense by Tūranga Wai. As Hornets look to come right. Bit of a knock on. Yep. Our ref here, Jackie Piha, indicates that it was a knock on by Hamilton Hornets. Ooh, seemed to be slightly high from this angle, but the ref seems to think that it's okay. Tūranga Wai coming out of their own half. It's tackle number 2. Willie Dennis coming left. Now they're stuck in the middle of the field. Which way are they going to come? They decide to come left. Missed pass. Here's young Taylor Leaf. Nice offload. If they can find it on the outside. Some great defense and some great attacking happening, guys. It's 4th and final. Tūranga Wai go from dummy half. Long pass out to left. Hopefully they can find a kick on the end of that. There you go. See what comes of this kick finally. Gone dead. We've been able to bring that ball out to the 22 for a tap restart. Okay, bit of a restart there. A little bit of a hustle and bustle, but that's just them having hongi whānau. They're just doing a bit of whakawhanaungatanga. Don't think that's got anything to do with violence. No, it hasn't. It's just the brothers having a bit of a hongi. Saying kia ora, haven't seen you since last season. And it's really good to see you here today. That's all that is, whānau. Okay, Tūranga Wai have the ball, restart with the play of the ball. Big Dale. And a lovely offload by the big man. That's tackle 1 there. That's tackle 1. Hit to the right. He should have passed. Maybe. Put the young fella in through the hole. And they continue to go right. Lovely drawn pass. Good tackle there by Hamilton Hornets. Oh, the ref plays a whistle. Just getting some consultation from his sideline official to see what the official call is. He actually called to play the ball. Now he's had his conversation with Gina. He's changed his decision and decided that, he was taken out. Oh no, it wasn't. It's actually a penalty. Penalty to Tūranga Wai. Restarted the count there. Back to, this will be the first tackle. Nice tackle that too. Nice tackle. And there they go, score the try. Nice try there for Tūranga Wai. bringing the score to 14-16. 18-16. 18-16 to Tūrangawaewae over Hamilton Hornets. So, you know, it's another close game. It's a close game here, whānau. Oh, here a lot of yippee-yahoos at the back here. This game between Hamilton City Tigers and Mercury Bay. Oh, some strong running. So we are 2 minutes away from the round 6 game, 11:30 round. Yeah. He missed the kick at goal, whānau, so that makes it 18 points to 16 to Tūrangawaewae over Hillcrest Hornets. We've got 1:30 left in this half, in this game. Nice running, great defence there. So we've got just over a minute, we've got about a minute and a half. Nice long ball on the outside for our Hamilton Hornets. Brings it sensibly, brings it back in the infield. They've got to pull something out of their head here. Oh, some feeble defence there by Tūrangawaewae, but that was a great palm off. Great palm off, great fend from number 14 here for Hamilton Hornets. Quite a big lad, so that makes it 20 points to 18. Hamilton Hornets retake the lead again. This game, whānau, bit like a seesaw, back and forth, back and forth. We have just over 25 seconds to go. Going to turn around and have a look at what the score is. On field 2. Sorry, whānau, they were all busy watching the game themselves, so bring you back here to Tūrangawaewae versus Hamilton Hornets. About 10 seconds to go, whānau, nothing more than that. 20 points to 18, Hamilton Hornets over Tūrangawaewae, so some quick hands out there on the far right. Gets up to play the ball, coming back left. Now, the whistle should be going anytime soon now, whānau. Play the ball, Sheldon goes right over. There's some great to the gap. Great work by Tūrangawaewae there to reclaim the lead again. 22 points to 20. The final whistle should be going anytime soon, whānau South. 22 all. Sorry, with a kick to come. I believe I missed one of the kicks, so that is 22 all full time with a kick to come. What a game there was, whānau. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Brings us right back to the start, really, with as it's all 22 all. I believe Sheldon has the opportunity to just take Tūrangawaewae. They're 2 points ahead at the end. Whānau, he missed. He had a chance to win that game, however he missed. You just never know when it comes to drop kick, guys. So that ends up being 22 all. We'll see you in round 6, starting at 11:30. No more hoki mai te whānau, welcome back. Sorry we had to take a bit of a break there, whānau, to recharge some of the technical stuff that we have here, or else we wouldn't be able to see the finals. So yeah, we're back now. Just had a 1 game break. In that break, there was Taniwharo versus Putawaki Stags on field 1, Naruahia versus Pacific Sharks on field 2, and College Old Boys had the bye. So coming back to round 7, our 12 o'clock round, with Pool A, Tūranga Waiwai, which are our hosts, versus our Northern Brothers. They're here on field 1. Our Mercury Bay Bulls and our Hamilton Hornets are on field 2 with Ngaruawahia, Hamilton City Tigers having the bye for this round. During the break final, I went down to watch the women's game between Tūranga Waiwai and Putawaki Stags. Great extravaganza whānau. Great to witness some wahine toa, some women rugby league. Way down on field 3, there's actually Taniwharo versus Hamilton City Tigers about to hit it on down on field 3 there. I'm not too sure who eventuated as winners because I had to come back and give you some live commentary. But there were some big hits. Sheesh, felt the bones rattle a bit there. But now we're back here on field 1 with our Northern Brothers and Tūranga Waiwai, our host team for this Pat Bennett 2019 Nines. There's our kickoff, nice short kickoff. Great recovery by Tūranga Waiwai here on field 1. As they go left, heading left. Just got some information finally that our Northern Brothers come hail from the north shore of Tamaki Makaurau. So they've taken a bit of a fair trip to get down here. They've shown some great football as well throughout the day. You know, they haven't come here just to make numbers. They're here to play the game. Our beloved game of rugby league. As they go up against, it's pretty hard. They're going up against the host team. Great missed pass out to the winger as he takes it a bit closer to the post. Dots down about 20 meters, about 15 meters away from the right-hand post there. These try scorers are not making it any easier for those taking the conversions. But you know, the 4 points is better than no points. So they're happy to have. Come for whānau, that's why I love commentary here. See all the whānau down here. Get heaps of kisses, heaps of hongis, heaps of churchers, and just waiting for the next part, heaps of cockeyes. Whānau, I can, while my voice is heard over the airways, I can smell the hangi waffling through the air. I do believe our Tūranga Waiwai under 15 boys team are fundraising with a hangi due to come out around about 1 o'clock, but I'm in the middle of both field 1 and 2 here, and I can smell it. Whānau, Jesus, you know, I feel aroha to our Australian whānau. You know, I know you used to have hangi over there, but there's nothing better than the hangi on our own whenua back here in Aotearoa. As we return to the game, we have our Northern Brothers facing up against Tūranga Waiwai. It's 4-0 at the moment, with about 6 minutes to go in this first half. With Tūranga Waiwai, nice runs, running around, getting around the outside here. Great little run there, awesome defense. Starting to get a little bit hot here. Finally, I've had to don a singlet as the sun rays beat down on both Cunning's bald head and my dark skin. Here's some great advice by Matu Taira, encouraging whānau to stay hydrated. Don't forget that this this is just a game. So, Awahi kore event, Waipiro kore event, and so, you know, all about being whānau oriented. At the moment, there's some great behaviour by our whānau on the sidelines. No swearing or proverbial profanity, I should say. At the moment, it's all done in great. It's all done in great spirit as Tūranga Waewae once again scoot along the left-hand side there and score another 4-pointer. So that makes it 8-0. Tūranga Waewae over our Northern Brothers all the way from the North Shore. Like I said, they don't make it easy for those of our goal kickers making the conversions. Most of them have been out on the touchlines. The ones that have been in the front haven't been too flash as well. But you know, it's all about learning, practicing, getting better for the next one. As Darryl Halligan would say, it's all with the follow through and the sweetness of the swing of that foot. I wouldn't know. I'm not a goal kicker. Never have been. And never want to be. But as I turn my attention to the game on field 2, the Mercury Bay Brothers versus Hamilton Hornets. Hamilton Hornets trying to run out of their own half. Actually out at 10 metres away from the try line. Northern Brothers entered into the half of Tūranga Waewae. A great tackle there along the left-hand side of the field as the Northern Brothers come back infield. There you go. Penalty awarded to Northern Bears. Markers not square. Markers not behind each other. And Northern attacker taking it up the middle. Trying to find the gap, the hole in the middle. Dummies right, comes left. Unable to offload. Great defence here by Tūranga Waewae. Great line defence. Another penalty. Another penalty given to Northern Bears. Less than a metre out. Bit of cheek there. Our whānau from the Northern Brothers. Nice backward pass. Not picked up cleanly. He scored it out on the sideline there. Thrown out to the side. Now they'll actually come back in. Pack down the scrum and I think it should be Tūranga Waewae feet. Actually, no, it's a handover. Handover, Tūranga Waewae ball. One-on-one strip. Great little run there by the defender, which calls the one-on-one strip. They made Tūranga Waewae lose the ball. Picked up and gained himself another 10 metres. I'm just trying to look down on field 3 there to see how the Taniwharau actually it's Taniwharau versus Tūranga Waewae. Poor Tūranga Waewae had the back-to-back. Got a runaway try down here on field 2 to Hamilton Hornets. That sees him, I would say, at least two tries ahead. As I turn back to field 1, our Northern Brothers, score in the corner. That brings our score to 8 points to 4 to Tūranga Waewae. Our hosts lead down here. It's a great day. The sun is shining. The weather is easy. If you want to move. Whānau, great atmosphere down here. Great day of rugby league. Great day of being with your whānau. Hope you're enjoying the live coverage from Kana. and getting the. See, all of our whanaungatanga, manakitanga just got given a drink by one of the whānau here, so that's awesome. Mimihi kātika. Tūranga Wawe waiting on the ball to restart their game. Cover whānau Tiranga Wai with the ball. Long pass. Oh, top ball. So that should be a handover to our Northern Brothers. Bringing you live coverage down here at the Tūranga Wawa Pat Bennett Nines. It's always a great day down here. And that brings us to half-time. So with half-time, brings us 8 points to 4. Tūranga Wawa over Northern Brothers. We've got a 2-minute break here. So once again, whānau, just reiterating maybe some of the rules that differ to the 30-man game. So we have 9 on the field, 9 minutes each half. We have drop goals instead of place kicks. Majority of the indiscretions or the knock-ons and so forth are actually handovers instead of scrums. And there was one other one that I wanted to mention. Maybe it'll come back to me soon. But yeah, we're down here at Peterson Park. We're on our half time of round 7, round 8. No, round 7. 12 o'clock pool. That's Tūranga Wawa versus Northern Brothers on field 1. Mercury Bay versus Hamilton Hornets, field 2, while Hamilton City Tigers have the bye. If my eyes do not deceive me, and while I was reading the paper, reading out the games that I actually played at the moment, I truly believe that I just had an All Black legend walk right past me. But because I'm wearing shades and my eyes are not that great, I cannot confirm that for you, whānau, but I'm sure I just had Wayne Buck Shelford walk right past me with his moko. We even get Wayne Buck Shelford the Great down here at Tūranga Wawa Nines. I mean, the legends I was talking about were ones like Tainu Naihi, Dini Puata, from each club, Meeks and all that. But hey, we've actually got Wayne Buck Shelford as well, the legendary All Black captain from the 80s. He doesn't look too shabby anyway, funny. He actually still looks like he can play. Oh, Aroha. There we go. Lottie Tyler just put a lost in front over the airways. One of our whānau lost their card. I actually think they left it in the club rooms, and Moti Titus just picked it up from last night. What do you reckon? No, Manly, if you're here or if you're at home, haramai ki te siki tō kāri pūtia, come and grab your card, as we're about 5 seconds away from kickoff. Northern Brothers kicking the ball off to our host, Tūranga Wawa. Here we go, second half underway. Good little kick there. Oh, nice recovery, nice pickup. Good hand from a big man. First tackle of the set as Northern Brothers lie all over him. Willie Dennis down the sideline. Look, he's gone down the sideline. I do believe that's Mania Manaia Matthews. Good vision there by Willie, knowing that if he came down this left-hand side, that him and Manaia could outnumber the sole Northern brother defender. And with Manaia's speed and pace, he was gone. Not going to stop a young man like that with that amount of speed and that amount of pace. You ain't going to stop him there far at all, as he heads in for the first try of the second half. He also has the arduous task of trying to convert his own try to no avail. Here we go with Northern Brothers restarting with the tap. Great 12 metre gain there from the Northern team as they come down the right hand side. Oh, another good 12 metre run. Penalty there to Northern with an attempted shoulder charge. Hey, funny, don't forget, let's wrap those arms up when we're making the tackles. It'll make things a lot easier. Lovely inside step by this big man. Taking a couple of players with him. Good effort. Good strength. Good power. Gets over the try line for Northern Brothers' first try of the second half. Good strength shown there by the Northern player. Like I said before, they haven't come here just to make up numbers. They've come to play some football. This is also their pre-season warm-ups as well, so every little bit of game time they can get will no doubt see them in good stead for the season 2019. (12-8) to Tūranga Wawe over Northern Brothers. We've got about 4 or 5 minutes left in the second half. As I see some of the Tokoroa whānau coming down to support the Pacific Shark whānau. Kia ora ko te katoa to all our listeners and our viewers there in Tokoroa. Lovely place that is. Pass the ball down. Oh, great defence. Got stopped meters from the try line. Good strength shown there. He was able to still offload the ball, however. That was awarded. Loose ball picked up on by Tiranga Wawe, and the ref has given a try. That makes it 16-8. 16-8 to Tiranga Wawe. Oh, yeah, I keep talking about the fun. I keep talking about the blinking drop kicks. These fellas scoring out on the wings, I'm sure they're doing it on purpose to see you can get the furthest drop kick of the day. Oh, held up in the wind, had the direction, just didn't have the distance. The higher it got, the harder the wind blew to keep that ball from going over. Don't forget, we also have the netball happening over on our netball courts. All the teams that are down there. I've seen a few tall players down there. Mind you, anybody taller than me is not that hard. Northern Brothers heading towards the try line against our Tiranga Wawe whānau. Sheldon Rogers making the tackle there. Northern Brothers heading out to the left-hand side. Coming back on the inside to the right. Gone left. Coming back, cutting back on the inside. Good hands, bit of a juggle. Big boy's going over. Yes. I do believe he scored. Great hands from big man. Great turn of pace. Even though it was only about 4 or 5 metres, great turn of pace. Stay composed. Was able to get over the try line. Way to go, guy. Way to go. That brings him up to 16-12. Was a successful conversion attempt. I'll just confirm whether it was successful. I do believe it was. So that makes it 16-14. To Tūranga Wawa over Northern Brothers. The game isn't over yet. We still have a few more minutes left on our clock. I am looking at the timekeeper for the day. Tanya. She's up and about, so don't have too many minutes left in this half to go. Keep encouraging our whānau to keep hydrated down here. It is a hot day, it is a lovely day. Great kick out to the outfield by Tūranga Wawa as they attempt to take their tap. 30 metres out from the try line. Got young Maximus on the field here as well for Tūranga Wawa. Max Waima belt. As they come left, nice, good hit up. Nice stepping inside and outside by Tūranga Wawa. Bit of a lost ball. Oh, try. It's actually a try was given. Well, didn't seem like much happening there, but they were able to find a few holes, a few chinks in the old armour. So that brings it to 20 points to 14. Back to a 6-point margin. Tūranga Wawa over Northern Brothers. I do see one of the injured Tūranga Wawa players coming back into action, so he seems to be alright. He's only a young fella. He'll recover pretty fast. As for someone like me, it takes a few months for me to recover now. But Northern Brothers prepared to take their tap as they head down the middle of the field. Unsuccessful kick conversion at goal. Like I said, brings it to 20 points to 14. Northern Brothers heading down the left side of the field. There's a few hefty big boys out there. I'm not too sure whether I'd run down that side, but oh well, they're there. As they look to come right. Good. Oh. Around the back pass, which sees the ball goes out. There we go, finally. It's full time. Once again, Tūranga Wawa are successful. I do believe they are three from 3. So our next round, congratulations to Tūranga Wawa on that win, 20 points to 14 over our Northern Brothers. So here we go. We have our Pool B. Our Pool B games on now, 12:30 round 8. On field 1, Pacific Sharks versus Pūtawaki Stags. Tani Wharau versus College Old Boys on field 2. Ngarawahia Panthers have the bye. So, kaua haere tawhiti whane, ko hoki mai maua ko kana. A konei, a te ahua o rua minutes. So we'll see you back here in about 2. Hei kona. No more hoki mai te iwi. We're heading here to our 12:30 round 8 Pacific Shark on Tokoro, taking on Mercury Bay Bulls, all the way from Whitianga. Just looking at a Pacific Shark whānau. Looks like they got a bit of size, bit of pace. So you know, there's looks like a bit of youth. Paniora Daniels bringing a team over from Tokoro to play in these nines. So if I know anybody wanting to put in a team, just first weekend in March every year, come down. More teams are better. No, this is going live, finally. Live on the camera, not live to you. Cowboy. Yeah, a lot of fun just asking now. I can't hear you much, I can't hear you. Oh, because it's going live stream through the YouTube. Cowboy, Monty Tider's our announcer on the microphone here at the grounds. So our Tani Wharau ladies. Tani Wharau ladies just finished their first game against Tūranga Waiwai. Just going to quickly catch up with Tyler Reid from Tani Wharau, our whānau, our Tani Wharau league team. So we got a couple of players. How was that game?
Tiring. Awesome. Yeah.
Who did you end up playing?
Tūranga Waiwai.
Oh, your whānau, Tyler. hey, your whānau. So they've had their first game down here at Pep Bennett Nines. How do you see you fellas going this year?
Pretty good, I guess. Going off that game. If we keep the work up there, I reckon we'll be all good.
Ka pai whānau, our women's just having their first hit out of the season for 2019. First year we've had a women's division for a long time. If I could just also bring in Fifi Skipper, who I'm used to seeing in black and yellow. However, today she's got green and gold. That's awesome. As long as we got our wahine playing football, that's all I reckon. How was that, Fifi?
Pipe.
Oh, lady of very few words, and very few words. Cowboy. There you go. Don't tell me, show me. I'm hoping to get down there to look at some of the ladies' actions after. What does being here at the Nines mean to you, ladies? Come closer, finally. We've got people over from Australia, so.
It's my first time playing league, but it's pretty cool to see all the clubs have their teams out, growing the sport.
What's it like playing with Harata Butler?
She's next level.
She's something to strive for or something to strive out of?
Both.
Come on closer. Okay. How was that for you?
Amazing.
What's your name?
Justice Wilson, Mike Wilson's daughter.
Oh, don't forget Lisa Wilson's daughter. Mike never made you himself. Ka pai honours, big sister. How was that running around?
It was choice. Good to be out there with the whānau.
Any tips from Dad?
Any tips? Catch the ball.
I dropped it.
I like to see Dad catch the ball. But anyway, him and I will catch the kite, definitely. Thank you, ladies. Hope you enjoyed your first game. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for taking time out of my live, Mana with Kana, on our live stream, so our whānau over in Aussie can hear. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Tanny hard.
Tanny hard, there you go, whānau. Tanny hard. Coming back to the game here on field 1, whānau Arohama, we have Pūtauaki Stags up against Pacific Sharks. Just 4-0 to Pacific Sharks from Tokoro. As our Pūtauaki whānau try to go through the middle, head down the middle there. Great defence by Pacific. Possible lost the ball. Looking at the ref, telling him to play the ball. We resume. Nice pass out right. Here we go. Nice yards made up the middle. taking a bit of fluids in there, whānau. Sprite 0, no sugar. Okay, knock on both ways. Scrum advantage going to Pacific Sharks. Oh, oh, did you have a game of football?
Yep.
Oh, who do you play for? Tūranga Waiwai all day. Ka pai. Awesome. How was it?
No, it was good. It was a good hit out. Most of us were first-time players.
First-time players, finally. I was able to catch up with the Tani Whanau ladies just before. I went down there and I come back and I seen you limping past. What I did see about that game, everybody's just enjoying it, getting out there, first hit out.
Yes. Well, like most of us come from the netball court. Now we're on the field though.
Nice, from the netball court all onto the league field. It's just a shame though why that all the ladies games are played all the way down in what I call the Nehe Nuis, down in the boondocks. I do believe though finals could be up here. It's just unfortunate we won't get to see two of the teams because it's only the two top teams. But how's it been for you?
No, it's been good. Even the build up to our hit out today, it's been awesome. Like even our team, the vibes, like they keen as.
Wairua pai, eh? Wairua pai. I know that being with Sweetie and all them, you know, their coaching staff. She was our league player back in her days, and so you've got some good coaches in there. A lot of the old school coming back to help out.
Yes, like Matthew Tata, Eru Whare, he gives us some pointers at trainings. But yeah.
Eru Whare, he's too busy tripping around Aotearoa on his bike eating paua and oysters. And kina the whanaunga there. But ka pai whai, I'll let you. I love your hood. Queensland Maroons, always, all day, every day. But I'll let you go and rest your mamai, so that you're able to continue, hopefully continue playing the rest of the day. Ngā mihi, ka pai. Once again, our whai with a mamai, and she's got her mokoturi too, so you know ka pai, once again, all about whānau. There we go, we have Putawaki going over in the left-hand corner, bringing our scores to, at the moment, 4-4, with a kick to come. And once again, it's out on the touchline. It's out on the touchline. He'll be a hero if he can get this. He won't be a Tiro hero, but you know he'll be known as the man. Oh no, not quite, not quite. Good attempt though. Every attempt at field goal is a good attempt. Okay, Pacific looking at restarting. That was a good hit up there for Pacific Sharks. Oh, bad luck. Inside ball, possible knock on by Putawaki Stakes. Nice left right hand play down there on the right hand side of the field as Pacific Shark looks to bring it around under the post. Oh, we've seen drop goals from in front get missed as well, so you know, won't hold our breath. That's 8-4. 8-4 to Pacific Sharks. Oh no, don't tell me he missed that too. Well, I still bring it to 8 points to 4. Oh, actually, disallowed. Well, then. whānau a little bit behind the 8 ball there. All these whānau coming up, giving a bit of a mihi. Actually missed all that, so I'm not too sure whether it was or wasn't. Give us a few thumbs up if that was a try, as I did not see a restart to the game. Here, look, here we have our Putoaki. Oh, looks like he's got a bit of a pace. Great step. Great step. Good. Here we go. Penalty. Bit of a high tackle. Nice run there by the number 6 from Putoaki. As we have the ball tapped. Another step. Taken down. There's a head left, Putoaki head left. 1-on-1 defense. Still standing in the tackle. And there we have it. Full time. I'm just going to get half time. I'm just going to get confirmation on what the score is. Be back with one. Just have a yarn while these fellas are having a break. Just to confirm, finally, the score is 6 points to 4. I checked that out with the on-field ref. So there's 6 points to 4 to Pacific Sharks. Well, we've got on a bit of a half-time break here. I have a gentleman who is part of the Rugby League Referees Association. I'll let him introduce himself.
Kia ora, ko Brendan Takuingoa.
Kapai Brendan, so what's your role within the well, you've got a New Zealand Rugby League Referees black shirt on. So talk to me a bit more about your role.
I'm the Waikato Rugby League Referees Association appointee this year. So I appoint the referees to the games, and yeah.
Gee, that sounds like a pretty big job. Is it easy or is it hard?
Grey hairs are growing on my head already, brother.
Gee, at age of 21, he's got grey hairs already. So you're the person that assigns all the referees to all the games for the season?
Aye.
Wow. Is that just with the seniors or is that with our babies as well?
With the juniors, I've stepped away from the juniors. I was doing the juniors for the last 3 or 4 years. Our brother Lance King's taken over the juniors, so yeah, just the seniors this year.
Well, and I see you have an array of talented referees here, all sitting down, having the whakatā, having a rest. Probably more resting and eating than anything, Butternooks? No. They. Okay, Brendan, just bringing it back to you before we head back to the game. Any thoughts on the Pat Bennett Nines?
Oh, referees, brother, referees.
So I think he's calling out for more referees, Whānau, you know, and probably the last thing that I've observed, bro, is the passion towards the referees today. You know, they've let the referees ref, and that's what we're looking for throughout the whole season. Whether you're in Auckland, Northland, Waikato, all our referees is asking for a fair chance. They're not going to see everything. It's not the easiest job because you have to officiate a game of rugby league between two teams and passionate supporters. Very passionate performance. So thank you, Brendan. I hope you enjoy the rest of your season, brother, and thank you for taking time out with us today. Ngā mihi hoa. Heading back to our Pacific and Northern Brothers game. There we go. Nice little step there. Just reminds me of me when I was 2. Nice left kick down the field. Taken in nicely by the Pacific Shark winger. As he scoots around. Good little evasion skills here to get up, but eventually caught on the 22 as they head down the left-hand side of the field. Looking at trying to gain some yards, get out of there, draw and pass maybe, find some holes. Great little sidestepping show there. I'm looking down on the ladies' field. I do think that game, there is a game on between Hamilton City Tigers women and our Putawaki Stags women. We have a lot of our nannies and koros under the referees' tents now. The sun's beaming. We have a game between last year's finalists on field 2. College Old Boys, current champions of the Pat Bennett Memorial Nines. And they're up against their nemesis, I suppose, their rivals from last year in the finals, Tani Wharei. Good length of the width of the field play from left to right and right to left. Good defence shown there by Tani Wharei. Yeah, we're back to the action on field 1. As Putaki Stags attempt to bring the ball out of their own 20. Nice little run there up the middle by Putawaki Stags. Nice he'll be penalised for that. Possible passing off the ground. Passing ball while the tackle was complete. We have Pacific Sharks. Jeremy Shoelipper. Nice strong fend off by the beast, by the big boy. Jeremy Shoelipper on the opponents. So we have a Pacific Sharks turning over the subs left, right and centre. Nice strong run up the middle there by the Sharky. Nice pop ball from Jeremy. Unfortunately, it went out. Hand over to the Putaki Stag Clinic. As Putaki look at sending in some fresh players as well. The boys are sucking in the big ones. And I'm talking about myself there as I sit down. Sucking in the big ones, sitting down. While the players are getting subbed on. Oh, we have a bust through the middle. By Putaki number 1 there. And it's gone back to 1. There was an attempted kick through there. Ricocheting off the Pacific player. Back into the hands of Putawaki Stags. Unfortunately, there was a head-high tackle. Putaki will now carry on the play from there. Putawaki taking the tap. Attempted tap and sorry, Whana, I actually can't see down the side of the field. We got all the sideline obscuring my view. I hear a whistle, so I'll take that as a try. I look up at Colour and he can confirm that for me. I heard Russell's whistle go off there. I'll take that as a 4-pointer as they were all walking back. So I'm not too sure. I think that could be 8 points to 6. 10-4. 8-6. 8-6. Yep, 8 points to 6. Good attempt at conversion there. Unfortunately, unsuccessful. But you know, we're going to be hearing that a lot today, whānau. And it's all good as long as everybody plays this game in good spirits. Here we go. Tap, restart. Hit it straight down the middle. Good 11 metre gain. Great left-hand pass. Short ball. Oh, unfortunately was unable to hold on to it. Slow to get up, slow play the ball. Some great football around here today. This is just hearing what you told on the airwaves. This is 23 years of the Pat Bennett Memorial Nines tournament here at Tūrangawaewae. 23 years. Actually, if my memory serves me right, that'll be at the same time. My cousin's been over in Aussie, about 23 years. So I hope you tuned in there, cousin Rob, and all our whānau over there in Ahitereiria, over in Australia. Doing your trades over there in Ahitereiria. Good run through the middle. Good defence up the middle there. Bit slow to get up. No marker. Heading out to the left-hand side. Pacific Shark feels that there's a gap out there somewhere. As they come back on the inside. Good defence. Lost ball. Knock on there by Pacific Shark. Picked up again by Puutaki.
We're 10 minutes away from the next round. 1 p.m. on field 3, Tūrangawaewae versus Hamilton.
So we're about 10 minutes away from the start of the next round, round 9. On field 1, we have Hamilton Hornets versus Hamilton City Tigers. Field 2, Northern Brothers versus Mercury Bay, and Tūrangawaewae have the bye there. That's on the next round, our round 9, our 1 o'clock round. At the moment, we still have, for your viewing pleasure, the skills and delights of both Pacific Sharks and Putawaki Stags. With the Pacific Sharks playing the ball. Good little run and called from behind by Pacific Sharks. Lost the ball. Lost the ball there, I would say. Actually, game over. That would put Putawaki Stags as the winner of that game, winning that game 8 points to 6. Well, the Hangis have arrived. That is the biggest kōrero at the moment. Unfortunately, not who won. It's the Hangi has arrived. So if you have purchased a Hangi and you've gone home, hoki mai. Hoki mai ki te tiki tō Hangi. Come back and grab your Hangi, or o Hangi rānei. Come back and grab your Hangis. Our Tūrangawaewae under 15s Hangi fundraiser. Once again, mentioning the 1 o'clock rounds, about to head underway in about 8 minutes. We have Hamilton Hornets versus Hamilton City Tigers on field 1. We have Northern Brothers versus Mercury Bay on field 2, and Tūrangawaewae have the bye for this round. So we're going to take a quick break, whānau. Refuel, re-liquid, keep hydrated, and we'll see you back here in about 5 minutes' time.
To keep it positive on the sidelines.
Nē mā hoki mai e te whānau. Ko tau e mātakitaki mai ana e tēnei live stream back here at our Tūranga Wāwai Bennett Memorial Nines down here at Patterson Park. Just during that little intermission whānau, I ran off. Oh, no, I won't lie. I walked fast over to the admin tent to grab some scores around the ladies division. So in the first round, Tūranga Wāwai versus Pūtawaki Stags. Tani Wharau getting the dub there, 12 points to 4. And in round 2, Tani Wharau getting the dub over Tūranga Wāwai, 18 points to 10. Those are the first 2 rounds. We just had a game finished now. That was actually Hamilton City Tigers versus Pūtawaki. So now we're back here on field 1 with a local game actually of Hamilton City Tigers versus Hamilton Hornets. Live streaming to you today on my live stream with Kana Morgan and myself commentating. Here's a kickoff for this round 9. We have one more round after this whānau before we actually have a lunch break. That's when Kana and I will go off here for a bit, get a bit of kai-kais, get refueled up and ready for the afternoon semis and finals. Bye. So we have Hamilton Hornets coming out of their half. Nice long passes from side to side. Geez. I don't think that's allowed in our game there, bro. Wrap the arms. Well, the ref did not see it. But that's okay. Balls to the victors. However, for our tamariki, put the shoulder in, wrap the arms. That's how we tackle here in Rugby League. Okay, Hamilton City Tigers coming out of 22. I actually see that they've got a bit of a sneaky call in there. Mr. Nick Reid taking it out of double half. Drawing pass. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he should have given it. Unfortunately, no. He decided to take the ball, take it in. We have Hamilton City Tigers coming out to left. Big Mo all the way out here too. Okay, he's going around the outside. Good defense there. He could have been was he taken out on the sideline there, Kana? Unfortunately, with these big boys, I can't see that side of the field. Yes, he was taken out. Good defense here by Hamilton Hornets. As I'm looking at some of the bench players here warming up on the side. They're heading through the middle of the paddock. Well, unfortunately, pass back on the inside. Not ready. Wasn't prepared for their pass. Should be a direct handover to Hamilton City Tigers with that drop ball. They're about 15 metres out from the try line. Hamilton City Tigers as they're coming right back on the inside to Piripi, one of the co-captains for the 13-man team heading into the season of 2019. Good stepping from Te Oranga, Tairakina there. This kid's only about 18 or 17, if that. Shows a lot of courage. There we go again. Nick Reid, busting through, great strength and power, fend and all that. Unfortunately, lost it in the last attempt there. So that's a handover to our Hamilton Hornet team. As they come from the left-hand side of the field all the way to the right. Here's a good break from Tūranga Wāwai. Aroha Hamilton Hornet. He pushed himself to the ground as he attempted to fend off the defender. Great little run there. He's coming for a bit of a rest as Hamilton Hornets go under the sticks for the first try of this game in Pool B, or Pool A, sorry. round number 9. I'm sure the man taking the kick at goal is very thankful for one out in front. There we go. We were successful with that conversion. That makes Hamilton Hornets 6-0 over Hamilton City Tigers. Quick tap off by Hamilton City Tigers by Nick Reid. Handed on to Tyson White as he goes down into the tackle. Not a great pass here by Renata. However, they'll let that one slide and back up. Once again, Hamilton Hornets ahead 6-0. Just having a quick look over here on field 2. We have 2 visiting teams, the the Northern Brothers versus our Mercury Bay whānau, all the way from Whitianga. Not too sure what the score would be over there, as I draw my attention back to the current game on field 1. Where I see that a mistake has been made, and Hamilton City Tigers have the ball up on the 2 metre mark there. Young Tioranga going into contact there, taking the tackle. They head down the right hand side. Some strong defence on the number 15 for Hamilton City Tigers. Nice long pass there from the hooker all the way out here to number 3, scooting along the line. Let's see if they get in the corner. Good defence by the Hamilton Hornets on the centre for Hamilton City Tigers. Intercept pass. Good break there by Hamilton Hornets. Once again, great defence by Nicky Reid. Looking a bit good this year. The young fellow, Nick Reid. I do believe he's had a bit of an experimental buzz with the old CrossFit. He's always been a pretty fit guy, Nick Reid. Bit of a silky smooth skills there. Bit of a stop, pausing in off the mark, shown by Hamilton Hornet. That brings the score to 10-0. We'll see how the score goes. The attempt at goal goes, whānau. We're not too far away from half time, actually. So it's 10 points to 0. Could it be 12? No. Oh, yes, it was. Great kick for conversion by Hamilton Hornets. That brings it to 12 points to 0. Okay, Hamilton City Tigers tapped the ball. Good run by Renata. 50-metre gain as a head right. You might hear me mention a few more names from the Hamilton City Tigers, because I know a few more of them than in other teams. There we go. Mr. Nick Reid, busting through the gap. Well balanced player, this young fella. Good attempt to tackle. Good defence by the Hamilton Hornets. as they go wide. Tioranga Taurakina, he should have taken him on the outside. Changed the step and step back on the inside. Come left. Oh, show and go there by Mr. Nick Reid. There's our man, Yarnwood Nams. Back on the inside. Oh, as Hamilton Hornets attempt to get out of their in goal. Oh, that was some good, strong chivara. There's some good, strong attack and body strength shown by Hamilton Hornets as they come to the left-hand side. Oh, nice offload. Finding a few holes now, Hamilton Hornets. It's a great day of football down here, isn't it? A lot of missed attempted tackles by Hamilton City Tigers lot, which allows the Hamilton Hornet to find holes. Great support on the inside by Hamilton Hornets, giving a great try to number 20. As the halftime whistle sounds, that brings us 14 points to nil, I believe. No, 16 points to nil. 16 points to nil. Hamilton Hornets versus Hamilton City Tigers here on field 1. Coming up in the next round, round 10. Last round before our playoffs and lunch. Pool B, 1:30 game. So on field 1, College Old Boys versus Putawaki Stags. And on 18 versus, Ngaruawahia are also on field 2. I believe that to be 16 points to nil. I'm not too sure. I was too busy worried about a number 2 field. He should have got that kick. So we're going to assume that it'll be 18 points to nil finally. Yep, no, I just got it confirmed by Uncle Archie Walker down here that he did get the conversion. Hamilton Hornets 18, Hamilton City Tigers 0 as we headed to the half-time break finally. During the lunchtime break, we're going to have the traditional 100-meter sprint race. That's always been a treat down here at the Pat Bennett Memorial Nines, the 100-meter sprint, where each team puts in who they think their fastest runner is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Hamilton City Tigers won one of those last year. All came second. With our Captain Riley attempting that and coming pretty close to either first, definitely second. So finally down here at Pat Bennett Nines, we've got great crowd. You know, it's all about role modelling best practices for our tamariki, our rangatahi, here on the sideline. Just want to do a big shout out to our Tanya, Ngataki and the Turanga Wairau Club putting on a great competition. So we're about 30 seconds away from kickoff for the second half of this round 9, I believe. Round 9 game between Hamilton City Tigers and Hamilton Hornets. Funny if they both come from Hamilton. Not too sure. Great entertainment down here with the sounds blasting by Matu Taira. But we're about to kick off now. As Hamilton Hornets take the kick. Gathered there by Wayne Poronihi. Heading left. Big Mo. Good little run there by mate. Good turn of pace there from the Tiger player. And good defence by Hamilton Hornet. Skip pass out to Nick Reid, out to Tiorong. Another skip pass, and again, great evasion skills by Hamilton City Tigers as he goes on the inside. Here we go, Nicky Reid. There you go, Mr. Nick Reid. First try for Hamilton City Tigers. 18 points to 4. It looked a little bit too easy from where I'm standing, but I'm not out there. The Hamilton Hornets showed a real good skill set in that first half. Hopefully they don't go away from that because Hamilton City Tigers will be prepared to bounce and get back into the game if shown any leniency. So, attempt that goal. Just going to ask Connor whether he got that or not. Didn't hear a whistle, pal. So, we'll make that 4 points to 18. I should actually ask the sideline official there, but he looks too busy. So, Hornets have the ball. Oh, lost ball there. In the tackle. Scooped up by Hamilton City Tigers. As they head down the middle of the field. Slow to get up. Taking the time to get up off the ground. Here's Tioranga Tairakana. I think he's gone. But that's just me. That's just me. Look at this. Look at this young fella. There was a little bit of an injury. Front here for Hamilton City Tigers, number 17. Bit of a bit of a rub, and I think he'll be good to go again. Hamilton Hornet bringing the ball out of their half. Unfortunately, drop ball. Having a couple of young gentlemen down here in front of me. I'm just going to ask them a few questions. Who are you here to support, bro? Well, firstly, what's your name?
Kia ora, bro. My name's JJ.
JJ, who are you here to support?
Hamilton City Tigers, my bro.
Hamilton City Tigers. What's your name, sir?
My name's Timo.
Timo, I've never heard of you before. Have you done anything around here before in your life?
Yeah. I've actually played for the Hamilton City Tigers for a couple of years.
I remember that final. I remember that grand final.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you played against Pacific Sharks.
Yeah. That's right. We were playing them. They came up from Tukaroa, and I wasn't really playing, really. When a team needs that extra number on the edge, that was kind of what I was doing, really.
Awesome. I believe you went over to Australia with this fella standing up behind me. How was that experience?
Yeah, so it was quite nice. Yeah, got to go over with the bro, Yui Boom, Captain Morgan, Tuakuns. Yeah, it was awesome. Kind of getting to see the big lights in the media world, Te Karere, Fox Sports, just seeing all of those people there was, yeah.
Did any of them offer you a job?
Nah, I don't think. Well, if you look at some of the footage we come up with, I don't think anyone would want to offer us a job.
and that's why they're sober, finally. So how you enjoyed the line so far?
Yeah, pretty good, eh? Perfect weather, not a cloud in the sky.
I'm not too sure about this result, though.
What's the score now?
18-4, I think. I think it's 18-4 to Hamilton Hornets. Yeah, it was 18-0 at halftime. Hey, guys, Colours whispering in my ear, and he goes, that's enough cheek. Stop giving them cheek. So I'm going to head back to the game. But thank you for your time. There you go, Timo Brookie. 18-8, I've just been told by Captain Morgan. Morgs. Cuns. Yeah, is our Timo, part of our multimedia, our media crew with the New Zealand Māoris, along with Kana, JJ, Zach, might be Willie B. Just putting it out there, JD, putting it out there. But I can't afford to go to Rotorua, bro. You have to pay for my petrol. Back to the game, there's Nicky Reid. Look at that, how easy did it get you there? Left, if he looked right, he would have seen two unmarked fellas out there. Couldn't quite finish it off. We have Jans with Nams out there. The Tani having a well-deserved break. It's hot out there, funny. I'm feeling sorry for my mate Kana. He's up there in the heights, not too far away from the sun, actually. He's the closest. Look at the turn of pace. This rugby player's got. Wow, that was awesome. Last time I seen somebody run there fast was Usain Bolt. But you know, that's what they do, you find out. He just made that look easy. He made that look real easy. That's pure speed right there. Pure speed. 22-8 with the kick to come. It's straight over, straight between the black dots. 24-8 Hamilton Hornets over Hamilton City Tigers. I'll talk to this Hamilton Hornet player to my left, but look, he looks a bit stuffed, old Khan. Khan looks a bit headed. I'll have to wait till after lunch. Now Hamilton City Tigers attempt to touch off again. Here goes the old young Nam, through the gap. Oh, inside to number 2. Oh, bit high. Let's see what happens. Yes, penalty. Good defense though. Good defense. Lost ball there by Hamilton City Tigers. Picked up by Hamilton Hornets. 24 points to 8. Hamilton Hornets over Hamilton City Tigers. Here we go, another breakaway by Hamilton Hornets. Good fend off. I do believe there was great defense there by Hamilton City Tigers. Couldn't quite see. There he goes, right down their corner again. Oh, lost ball. That's a scrum to Hamilton City Tigers. Roll the ball, play ball to Hamilton City Tigers. No scrub necessary as they try and come out of their 22. Good bust there, good run there. As you hear the final whistle go. Full time on field 1. We got one more round to go, finally, one more round to go. That's 24 points to 8. Hamilton Hornets over Hamilton City Tigers. We got one more round to go before we dig into the hangi and crack open the buildup and whatever it is that you're going to have a kai of. Round 10. So College Old Boys versus Putawaki Stags on field 1. Just looking up at Kana. We have Taniwharo versus Panthers on field 2. Pacific Sharks with a bye. We'll just see how our technical things go. Depends on whether we come back or we're going to have a bit of a break just to give our technical stuff a bit of a break. Give us a break, get hydrated, and we'll come back maybe in 6 minutes. But if we don't, we're on a bit of a break so our cameras can charge up and do all that, just so we can bring you some great viewing here at Tūranga Wawae. Pat Bennett, Memorial Nines 2019. No more hoki way te whānau. Still down here at Patterson Park, enjoying the sun, the great weather. Put on by the Tūranga Wāoi whānau. I know Towns would have put an order in for sunshine. So we're down here in our last round before semis. So last pool game. We're here on field 1. We have Putawaki Stags versus College All Boys, 2018 champions of the Pep Bennett Memorial Nines. It's always good to see them here. They're looking good and look like they want to take it out for another year. So College All Boys Putawaki Stags on field 1. We have Tani Wharau versus Ngairawahia Panthers on field 2. Great turn of speed here by the fullback into some open spaces. Right, he gone step 1, step 2. Good defense on the halfway line there by the Putawaki fullback. As we have one of our babies wanting to play to get out on the field. We have College All Boys about 30 metres away from the actual try line. So they've done some and gained some great yards in very few tackles. So I do believe that might be third as they come out here on the left. Nice skip pass. A great defense out there on the try line. However, that is a try. There you go. Confirmed by the referee. Let's just see who's officiated this game. So that is confirmed. There's a try by the referee there. Makes it 4-0 to College All Boys with a tip-that kick. To no avail. Points still remain 4 points to 0, sir. College All Boys over Putawaki Stags. All the way from Bridgecamp. Paitara te haramai ki konei ki Ngairawahia. Ki te tautoku tēnei o ngā whakataitai Whetupōro Riki. Yeah. So we have the so just trying to get confirmation on whether there's a lady game down on field 2. So we have kick on a bit too far from Putawaki. How did my girl go? Jada? Trying to get some results for you finally for the women's game. Just had Tuakana's wife standing beside me, Rachel Morgan. No longer a spring chicken, but looking probably the best out there on the field at the moment in terms of her passion for the game. And she looks like she's enjoyed her games. She just whispered in our ear that they were 1-1 and lost one, I think, is the score with them. And there was a good individual, I'd say a 55-metre runaway from the Putawaki Stags flyer there, and bringing it to 4-4. Putawaki versus College All Boys, current 2018 Pep Bennett Memorial Nines champions. I mentioned earlier that they were player short. See Dwayne Sykes down in Rotorua representing Waikato B Open Mixed. Yesterday, having a great win over Marlborough, 13 points to 6, I believe. To my mate, Carl Shepherd, and to Bidey and all the whānau, wishing you all the best for your tournament, as well as all the rest of the Waikato teams down there, as we return back to the action down here at Patterson Park. College Old Boys resume with a tap. They're heading down the left. Nice little in and out pass here. Oh, bit of controversy. The winger was in and out and around, heading towards the post. Unfortunately, the linesman deemed him to be out, possibly deemed to be out. So that's a handover to Putaki on the 10. Putaki trying to come out of the own 10 metre zone. I'd just like to comment on our College Old Boys supporters that are down here to support their boys. You know, very well behaved. I'd like to congratulate you on your behaviour around the fields. Ka pai koutou. Here we have another kick forward and a attempt at another kick at the ball. Good rebound. Oh, he's gone around the left-hand side, round the outside. He's coming around, bring the ball a little bit closer to the post. I make that 8 points to 4. 8 points to Putaki and 4 points to College Old Boys. Still here in the first half. We haven't got long to go, really. And a few minutes left before half time, before the boys can regroup and have a discussion and talk about some improvements. It's a very hot day out here. I'm lucky I got a bit of shading, and I need shading. My skin tone goes a little bit darker with the sun, so I'm happy. I'm happy to be in a bit of shade. But yeah, going back to our College Old Boys supporters, they're role modelling positive attitude and positivity on the sideline. So that's great. That's great. Ka pai koutou. Oh, unfortunately, there's another knock on. Nearly pulled it off. There's a handover to Putaki Stakes. 15 metres into the own territory. There you go. Back on the inside. Nice turn of pace by the Putaki player. Good strong defence by the College Old Boys player. Number 17. Jump ball there as the Putaki player tried to double around. Wasn't quite watching the ball and lost it. College Old Boys start their set in the Putaki half. There you go, Coach Killer. Piggyback. I think Putaki are lucky that the College Old Boys didn't take more advantage of that. Gained a few more yards. Great pass out to the left hand side there, to the player. Under the post there. Great run to score under the post there by the College Old Boys player. There you go, half-time here in this game between College Old Boys and Putawaki. Just getting confirmation from Kona. It's something points to something. Colours just stepped down for a little bit. You can see it in the corner of your right-hand corner of your laptop or your iPhone or your Samsung, your tablet, your iPad, whatever it is that you're watching this great spectacle on back home. As we head into halftime, just here we go. Just listening to Mati Taira. So in the pool A, after lunch or after the break, we've got Tiranga Wawa versus Hamilton Hornets. All right. So Tiranga Wawa versus Hamilton Hornets. I'm actually going to call in one of the koros, Gary, see if he wants to have a bit of a yarn over the airways for the second half. Oh, trying to swindle Gary into trying to have a couple of words and trying to fully commentate the second half of this game. But he's just got here. Let him get his feet wet first before we head into the second half and into the last half of pool. So as Mati Taira mentioned, we've got Tiranga Wawa versus Hamilton Hornets sorted from Pool A. Those are the... Oh, actually, let me correct that. That's not Tiranga Wawa versus Hamilton Hornets. That's Tiranga Wawa and Hamilton Hornets. So those are the two teams out of Pool A. 3, 2, 1 for the second half. Of this game between College Old Boys and Putawaki Stags. Nice little run down the sideline there by the College Old Boys. Oh, good attempted tackle. Good attempted tackle. They spread along to the right-hand side there. If they looked out, if their player was a little bit closer to the ball, would have been home time.
Yeah, so kia ora tātou, ko te ara ki bōta tēnei. Hey, just another try to come out to the Church College Old Boys against the Stags. They just shot down to the right-hand side and skipped in under a couple of tackles, and now they're going up for the kick again. So the score at the moment goes out to 14-8 to Cobb. Cobb just hitting the lead again with another try. Yeah, anyway, but we're going back to the try line again. Seems to be a pretty hot day out here. There's a lot of people here. A lot of people. There's tents up everywhere and the place is full. So if any of your whānau that's watching it from over in Australia, it's just as hot here as it is over there. So we'll go back to the Stags. I've got the ball. They just come up inside to the Church College Old Boys half, and they've lost the ball. Turnover. And Church College Old Boys first tackle coming up. Yeah, so on the opposite side, there's a game over there as well. It's Tani Wharau and Ngarawahia at the moment. I'm not too sure of the tries or the scores, but we can get it shortly. And so back on the main field, looks like we're playing soccer for a little while. So the refs called penalty for the Stags. And that is? Oh yeah, so the Stags are from Putawaki and Kawerau. So there's a Kawerau team here.
Awesome, Tane, awesome. We are in the final round, the final half of the final round for today.
So they just put it out, penalty.
We will be kicking off our playoffs, 1 versus 2. And first place Pool A.
So they're back in the half. They're back in the half of the Cobb team.
Second place Pool A. Come on. I just want to acknowledge
First tackle coming back to the Stags, and they put the ball down again. Quite a few mistakes coming up. It's no seriousness in at the moment with these guys.
and awesome to have you both here. Also happening for the netball final, you may be wondering what's going on.
And so the Cobb has the ball again. First tackle up.
After the sprints, plays for first and second OGs versus
Yep, they've got a good run down the sideline there, down the left-hand side by the Turangawawa club. They're coming to the half. Oh, they're running around the Stags. The ball's still going, but the ref's called a tackle by the looks of it. Oh no, it's a penalty. Changeover of ball. Yeah. Yeah, passing off the ground. Hang on, bro. Yeah, just trying to pick up the score on the opposite side, which seems to be a real good game. Tani Wharau are playing Ngarawa here. Back to the Stags in the Cobb game. Bit of kick and chase at the moment. Back in the Cobb half. And they're keeping them down there at the moment. Yeah, they're still, Cobb seems to be running through with ease. It was like the Stags were waiting for them. They're just holding off on the tackles, and Cobb just ran through. So I don't know what the call is over there at the moment. So the referee and linesman having a bit of a call over there, and it looks like a 22 tap for the Stags from Kawerau. So they've been let off the hook. There should have been a try. This game seems to be in slow motion at the moment. Yeah, Stags still have the ball. That's a second tackle. Well, here they come again. Stags pull it right out to the wings. Centre's got it. He's chopped inside. He's quick, but they picked him up. So they're running down the sideline there. Popped it back inside. And one of the centre shot back to the sideline and scored a try in the corner. Good try. Good try. And on the other side, it looks like Tanifaro have just scored again. Ngāruawāhia again. Nobody seems to know the tries around here at the moment. We're just going to try and see if we can pick up some of those scores. So it's kick-off again over here, Stags and Old Boys. Score on the opposite side is 24-10, 26-10 to Tanifaro over Ngāruawāhia at the moment. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of... the ball skills are not great today, not on this side, not watching these games. So 2016, Tanifaro over Ngāruawāhia. Good game though. But on the side, we're back. Stags are again being let off the hook.
Alright, that's full time. That's full time for the final round of the 23rd annual Pat Bennett.
So that's full time. Yeah, so okay, it's over Kauro, the Kauro side, the Stags. We're playing co-op. The game you're watching at the moment. And they're just shaking hands. So we're just going to get the proper score off the ref. So the score over here was 10-8 to College Old Boys over the Stags from Kauro. Oh, well, they have got a name on their book. I can't see it from here. But so 10-8 to College Old Boys. Be back shortly. Okay, kia ora.
Kia ora whānau and welcome back to the Pat Bennett Pat Bennett Nines, hosted by Tūranga Waiwai. Right here we have our first semi-final, Tūranga Waiwai versus Ngāruawāhia Panthers. Our last commentator has gone for a bit of a smoko break, so we're going to take over for a little bit here. My name is JJ and I'm part of the social media team for the New Zealand Māori Rugby League. Joined with Timo Brookie and Captain Kana Morgan. Will be taking over for the semi-final. If you're not up to much whānau, the final's still to be played. Get down here. There's not a cloud above us. Just the last few words for the teams. We also have on field two the Hamilton Hornets versus Tanifaro. Our two semi-finals. After this, we have our women's final. First time the women's have played in this tournament. We have Hamilton City Tigers versus Tanifaro. Exciting game there. Hamilton City, coached by none other than Honey Bill Williams. Ref's doing the final count up with his LL Cool J hat, bringing it back from the past. Just waiting for the official hooter. Sorry, Fano, just waiting on a game on behind on field 2. Battle of the Bridges here, Fano. Honestly, get down for finals are next. Plenty of kai, hangi, sausages, barbecue kai, drinks.
Well, we're going to go all the way from 10, 9, 8.
Here's our countdown, Fano. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice steep kick from Panthers, running from right to left. Oh, and they've already found, the locals have found a hole. The home team, should I say. Bit of a high tackle, gone to the ground. Nice return kick. Giving it to the big boy, defense rushing up. Here we are just past the 50. Take it to the blind side. And he's through the line. Oh, and he's got the gas to get there. Oh, steps over the line. Coaster to the post. Strong start from your local Turanga Waiwai club. As you've noticed, Fano conversions are done by drop goals to speed the game up. And it is just a tap to start off. Kick goes up. Flags have raised. 6-0 Fano to Turanga Waiwai. Panthers with the tap start. Nice hit up. Taken to the ground by Turanga Waiwai. The Panthers have found their own hole. Nice little burst for number 14. Bringing it back to our close wing. Oh, big strong hit from the T-Dub boys. 10 metres out. Wide ball, middle of the field. A step and a straight burst into the grip. Quick roll. They go to the blind. Oh, solid scoop run, held up. Panthers taking the ball back to the 10. Sorry, Fano, that was the end of the count. Possession turnover.
So when you pass it over, JJ, you just ask a question, like, what do you think of that? And then I've got something to go off instead of just handing it over, okay?
Nice yards gain there for the penalty. So how have you found today, Kana?
Oh, I found it really exciting today. I've seen some good football today. And I'm actually excited to watch the girls, actually. You know, that's kind of been my highlight for the day. I haven't had the chance to get to field 3 at all. I've been stuck up here since 8 o'clock. Oh, nice little flick back inside pass there, right in front of my eyes. And Ngarawa here with the ball now, they'll go to ground. So, yeah, no, it was exciting to see the girls get to play their finals here on Field 1, so we'll get to live stream them out to the people as well. So, yeah, what about yourself? JJ, how have you found it so far? You got here late, but I see you're straight into the mahi.
Yeah, bro, unfortunately got here late, but I was still watching the live streams at home before coming here, so day's pretty on, to be honest. Some great footy I've watched. I've actually had the opportunity to leave the main field from the mahi for a little bit to go watch the women's team. And the class of rugby that's been played over there is just spectacular. Quite a few subs getting rolled here from the Panthers. Oh, some big, strong defense by the Panthers there. Keeping them held on that line. Oh, Panthers are pushing up and shutting them. They've seen that Tūranga Waiwai have got the fast feet, so they are just pushing to the line to make sure they stop them before they can get their run up. Here they go, bring the ball up to the 40, pumping the thing. Nice 8-metre run there by number 12. Sorry, Whānau don't have a team list, so I'm just going to number them off. Nice contested jump there. Going up the blind side, beaten 3 now. Oh, loose ball. Ref's call. So we're going to go scrum, double knock on, Panthers feed. Have you noticed this, the class of rugby that's been on today? Any standout players or refs even? You know, they put in a lot of work.
Oh yeah, the refs have been pretty consistent with their calling today, but this Tūranga Waiwai side, I've watched them all day and they've been really impressive today. I think this is their 4th game out there. I see young Manaia's out there ripping it up, and the big man, the big combo, Iwa and Dale, as well as Will, number 20. You know, I'd be surprised if I don't see Tūranga Waiwai in the grand final after this. If these are the 2 semis, it's going to be a Tūranga Waiwai Tani playoff, and I'm calling that right now. But hey, anything can happen. That's the beauty of this game. What about you? Who do you think's going to make the finals?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, Kana. This Tūranga Waiwai team is looking very strong today. Definitely playing for something out there. And you can never take your money off Tani Whare, very, very strong team. Taking out the premiership last year, and fortunately they lost the finals in the 9s last year against Cobb. But they've always got a strong team and a lot of numbers behind them. Here we are on the 20-metre line. Going to slow the ball down a bit. Switching sides, going to the far side there. Nice offload, little spin move, down the wing, grubber, he's through, he gathers the ball, takes it close to the, scores under the posts. He says thank you for the 4 points. There's actually a lot of noise behind us, whānau, at the Taniwharo versus Hamilton Hornets game, with the Hornets scoring quite a few tries. Now, I'm not too sure of the score, but we could have an upset on our hands behind us. Right here we have a gun young player, number 9, of Jake Roberts. Some young talent that plays in our played in our Rangatahi tournament last year. And 2 points for Turanga Waiwai. And that's our halftime whistle. We have a score of, I believe, 12-0 on field 1.
So yeah, whānau, we're just taking a break here in the semi-finals. We have 2 semi-finals going simultaneously at the same time, believe it or not. On field 1 we have the Ngarawahia Panthers versus Turanga Waiwai, and on field 2 we have Hamilton Hornets versus Taniwharo. And I think, as we said, at the moment it's Turanga Waiwai leading 12-0 on field 1, and we're just trying to get the score for you on field 2. But from what JJ's been picking up on, it looks like Hornets might have the upper hand over there. And as I look around, I see Tucker, I see Morgan having a yarn there in the tent. I think they're trying to get them some free cake. They've spotted the red velvet cake in the Turanga Waiwai tent. They're trying to sweep in on it. But I think that's for us. We're supposed to be getting some at half time here, JJ. Can we get a confirmation on that?
Yeah, I heard that, a bit of, a few inus and a bit of kai will be coming our way very soon, you know. Boys do the mahi, so again, got to get the treats, you know. Out in the sun, no shade. But, you know, it's a beautiful day, whānau. Get down here. Come watch the women's final. Come watch the men's final after. Here we go. Let's get back into the second half. Turanga Waiwai to kick off, running right to left, running away from the main road towards the club rooms. Our 4 teams are ready, just waiting for confirmation. Just heard the word, 30 seconds away. Score is 12-10 to Taniwharo. Back to our field 1 game though. Battle of the Bridge. Bringing a ball through the hands. Number 16 there with the off. Oh, unfortunately has lost it.
Can I have a piece of watermelon out, Kana? Thank you, Kana.
Just waiting for the ball. Here we go, whānau. Yeah, so here we are sitting on top of the scaff doing our live stream. You got to say the best seats in the house, wouldn't you, Kana?
Yeah, definitely being sport here today by Turanga Wawa. They've made sure that we're feeling loved right here. As you see, Turanga Wawa now heading towards their club rooms. And the club rooms go up. They're cheering. Yep. Yeah, nothing better than scoring a try to take your team up even further in front of your supporters there, whānau. So, beautiful try there in the corner. And they'll take us to 16-0. They're looking good here without much time. I think Ngarawahia Panthers have to really work hard to do comeback back-to-back tries here to stay in the game and qualify for this finals. So hopefully they can do it. It's 16-0 with the kick to come. Kick attempts up in the air. It's got right direction, just hasn't got the legs, and it just goes short into the right of the post. So score will remain 16-0. So 16-0, whānau. Ngarawahia Panthers with the ball now. They move it. Middle of the field. They're on the 40. Quick dummy scoot there. He makes a good 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 metres. So they're 30 now. Oh, incorrect play of the ball. Just unfortunate there that the ball kind of ricocheted back and forward, and then not kind of what the Panthers needed right now with that kind of field position. So Turanga Wawa have the ball again now. They shift it out to the right side of the field, and they're going to work their way up. Good run up there. Player will get up and play the ball. Dummy half's ready to shift it back inside to the centres. Nice little cut inside ball. And so they go right again. They feed it off to the big man, number 11. Back inside, outside. Oh, look, here we go. He's into open space. He just runs right around. Bit of a little step there and scores under the post. What did you think of that try there, JJ?
Incredible try. Nothing better than just running it up, beating your man by speed. Little shimmy to beat the fullback, and he was away. Scoring right in front of their women's team.
Kia ora whānau for those that are tuning in at the moment. We are now at the Wahine final. We've got Hamilton City Tigers playing Tani Wharau in the first final.
No, I'm on a huge angle because I put down back up.
So yeah, this is the first final for the Wahine grade, and two pretty big clubs that will do the honours. So we've got Tani Wharau, they will be kicking off.
And we will start
And Aroha Mai, once again, whānau, don't have that team list and don't really recognise too many faces, apart from Kana's mumsy. So Rachel Morgan, that's probably the only player name that you guys are going to get, but it's alright, I may even come up with names myself actually for some of the players. You know, if you don't have a team list, just come up with your own ones, I reckon.
Ponytail.
Yep. So we've got Ponytail about to kick us off. Off the ground, no tee needed. Here we go, and hacks away. A nice pick up there. And some heavy defence in there already. They'll take it down for the first tackle. And they'll take it blind. The centre's looking to get her on the outside, but she's attracted some numbers. Proving difficult to put down. And I think it could be play on. Play on's a call. And players had just stopped there to take a look at the referee's call, but play on was the go. A strong hit up there. He gets powered down into the ground by the centre there of the Tigers. Big strong run, look. Oh wow. He's getting driven back. Oh wow. I actually could hear some audio from the field saying hit her, and she literally did. Good to see them sticking to their word. And there's a powerful run there. That's what they needed. Going to get to the last. What are they going to do? Are they going to kick it straight out of dummy half? Puts up a bomb, and it's caught and taken. And she might be driven back 10 metres again. And hand over there. Tigers to play the ball. Oh, strong hit up there. Bumps off one. Carries the second player. Alright, they're about to go blind now. A dummy cut. A backdoor ball. Their winger. Oh, she looks hard to put down as well. Some tired faces and bodies out there. Number 11 now. I think Rochelle. Oh, and she just charges. So that's the run that they needed. Last tackle now from the sideline now. Commentary. They're going to run it. They've got the overlap. A good strong tackle there from Tani Wharo.
I'll get one more. They got one more. Here it is.
Here we go. Oh, and unfortunately knocks it on. Oh, powerful run. And I think we might go back to our other commentator, Mooks Chooks Books Tooks. What do you think so far of the game here, Tooks?
Yeah, excellent rugby. Yeah, these women are definitely leaving everything out on the pitch. Final footy brings the best out of everybody. These two teams actually faced off against each other just the round before last, with Hamilton's Tigers getting up. So we'll see if Tani Wharo can redeem themselves here. We've got quite a few young girls in this Tani Wharo team, but you know, that doesn't take anything away from their talent. They're holding their own. Here the Tigers go out wide, skip pass out to the wing. Gathers it, gets around her, gets behind her winger, and she's over the line, bringing it closer to the post. There's our first point scored today. Hamilton City Tiger. So, Kana, do you reckon that was a move drawn up by Honey Hitami? Looks like something she would have done, eh?
Yeah, I do know Lakila Gudgeon, the try scorer, is very experienced, probably one of the most experienced players out there at the moment that I'm aware of. She did play against the New Zealand Warriors pre-season game there last year with Waikato Bay. I know they've got a few players away too, so yeah, maybe over the years, Honey has definitely pulled those drills out. I'm just grabbing the smoothie, JJ, so I'll pass it back to you.
Nah, sweet ass, bro. Just look forward to having some of that smoothie too, my bro. Tani Wharo with the restart, bringing it out to this close wing. This defense here has probably been the most, it's probably been the best thing about this game. Big hits, big hit-ups. Straight through the middle for Tani Wharo, beats 3 tacklers, comes down on the 20. Here we have a little bit of a cut. Bringing it out to the blind side, scooper, and Hamilton City stops her in front of the try line with a strong tackle. Now we have 98 metres to gain in 5, and here they go. Tigers down the blind side. Long kick to the back right corner. Oh, look at this. We have 5 against 1. Good follow up. Strong rung up. We have some fresh legs. Tani Wharo are unsure of what to do at the moment with these subs. Here they go, hands down the sideline, centre of the field, brings it up. You see them calling for it on their wing. Nobody's out there. Big hard hit up the middle. Nice kick deep. Catches it by Hamilton City Tigers winger. Fin to the face. Get off me. So how do you feel about the development of the women's game there, Connor?
Oh, it's awesome to see, mate. I like I like just seeing it bring a breath of fresh air into the competition. Actually, it's something we need across the board, all around the country, in the grassroots level on up. It's good to see them incorporate, and it's more of a whānau aspect now. We've got mums, dads, daughters, brothers, sisters, sons, and here we go with a nice inside-outside step. Oh, good tackle there from the Tani Wharo. She was under the post to had that tackle not happen. So here we go now, shifting it right. She's eyeing up the line. She's got her eye on the line. There it is. Beautiful try there from Hamilton City Tigers player there. A little bit of a scuffle getting out of that tackle. I know there was probably no malice on Tani Wharo in young Honna Wilson. And so I think we have a whistle half time. It's 8-0 kick to come. Beautiful game, JJ.
Yeah, so I like what you said about the women's game there, Kana. It's definitely evolving, and it's been mean to get everybody involved. We actually have an injured player down from Tani Wharo. We hope she's okay. Paramedics are there just checking up on her, making sure that everything. Kick is up. Flags are raised, and it is a try. That brings us to 10-0 whānau.
What's the score, bud?
All right. 10-0. 10-0 at half time. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Tuck, tuck, goose. Uncle tuck, tuck. But yes, just going through a couple of my vocal warm-ups there, whānau. But yeah, no, epic day today, man. I'll even show you some of this footage. I'll operate this camera. It's clear blue skies. It's beautiful.
Just the game, Tanny, just the game.
And yeah, we haven't seen Cunna's wife get out on the field. Oh, is she wife or just still mumsy?
No, we've married about 13 years now.
Nice, nice. What value is she going to add to this Tigers team?
Well, I know she's definitely going to bring wisdom. She's been a league advocate. She was probably my first tackle peg. It's like a pad and a bag mixed together, so we call it a peg. Yeah, she was my first tackle peg when I was under 12s.
And nice. How was it a tough peg?
Oh, it was definitely hard to tackle. She used to run it quite straight back then, so I knew she had it in her. And this time came around a bit too late, but never too late for her. She's out there giving it a go, and it's good to see.
It's awesome, mate. I guess for some of our wahine, you know, this is bucket list type things, you know. Just being able to play footy and be part of a tournament. And yeah, so some of these women are going to walk away from this game and hold their heads high and yeah, to participate, but then to also play in a final and take it out. It's awesome. It's too much. It's too much. But I think the Tigers. My prediction is going to be Tigers. A little bit biased as I did play for them. I don't know if you call it playing if you're just standing on the wing doing jack all, but I'll still claim it. Anyway, back to Mooks to take us through to the second half. Kia ora, my Mooks.
Here we go, whānau, for the short kick. And unfortunately, Tigers attacked the ball before it went to the 10. Just a bit of confusion there, whānau, but it's okay. Tani Wharo. Hard hit up, 10 metres, brings it to the wing. Oh, gains more than 10 metres there, whānau. Just keeps those legs pumping. Oh, we got a penalty here. So that's tackle one, whānau. We're on the 20 metre line. Brings it to the centre of the field. Oh, and look at that D. Picks her up, drops her, and stares her in the ground. Crowd are going crazy over here, whānau. Oh, tried to draw a pass, but oh, and she's gone over, runs over top of her winger, scores in the corner. So what are your boys' thoughts on the last few plays in the defence and the attack?
Yeah, that was a definitely fortuitous occurrence of events for Tani Wharo there, and they managed to capitalise there at the end and score that try. It was a big ask for the girl tackling there to take on that Tani Wharo as she was steaming down the sideline there, and as you saw, she just broke free of the tackle and managed to just dot it down. So that brings them back in. Hopefully, they can claw their way back here and make it a more of an interesting game, and we'll go down to the wire here, JJ.
Yeah, they missed the conversion. Scores 10-4. Hamilton with the restart. I love seeing these women are just keeping the legs pumping down the wing, draw and pass. 20-10. There she is in the corner. Tigers bring it back. Brings it to 14-4. Just a reminder, whānau, after this we have the grand final. Tūranga Waiwai versus the Hamilton Hornets. Conversion is a miss, keeps the score at 14. Is it 14-4, Kana, I believe the score?
Sorry, what was the question? Yes, it's 14-4 there, JJ, and I believe the kick was unsuccessful. So here we go again. Tani Wharo with the tap. Oh, she was driven back about 5 metres. And then we have... there's the first tackle. So this is number 2. Beetle's the call, number 10, Tani Wharo. Beetle with the hit up there. She gets a nice 10-metre gain for her team. So the ball goes left out to Honna Wilson, who gives it out to her number 12. And she's going forward with the tackler, carrying the tackler there sideways and still making metres. Nice little scoot there from dummy half. Oh, she just managed to get the ball away. Oh, and the ref saw... I actually didn't see a knock on there. But the ref, I think that hat he's got on, maybe that's the problem. But fortuitous for Hamilton City Tigers at this stage to get the ball back and work their way up off their line. Nice little hit up there from our Tiger girls. Good running from our Tiger girls, and equally as good tackling from our Tani Wharo girls. Bit of a step inside. She's gonna whack her way around these players. She looks like she's been playing touch all season, and she's made a good 30-something metres there. I was going to say yards. I thought we were in America, but we're not. Feels like we're in America by the crowd numbers here. There's like close to 4,000 people at attendance, and who knows how much million at home watching this live stream. So Tigers puts a little chip over the top. Tani Wharo have to really dig deep here and make use of this set. Yep, nice little scoots. Used to call these ferrets when I was young. It's when you just catch your defence on the retreat.
You kind of look like a ferret as well.
Well, that's a fair call, you know, a pretty handsome ferret. And so here we go again. This big number 8 takes a solid hit up there. But good defence here from the Hamilton City Tiger girls. And they're going to bring it back to the side. Oh, nice little tackle. She's lost the ball there. The linesman's right there, right in front of me. He's signalling to the ref. The ref's not looking. So they're just going to play on. Usually you'd put your flag up if you're going to call something like that. Not do a nice little recovery scoot there from Tani Wharo. So here they go with the ball now. They need to capitalise. They're going back to this side. Number 8. She's going to try and run over. Oh, she's almost picked up there. She spins out of the tackle. She falls over the line. And it looks like she's got it down. So well done, Tani Wharo, to get back in the game there and score another try. Yes, and same lady. Forgive me that I don't know your name at this stage, but I'm sure I will find out. And I will be saying it a lot this year.
I think her nickname's Lollipop.
Her nickname, just given to her by Timo Brookie, is Lollipop. Why, I'm not too sure. But maybe it's because she licks, or she gets licked. No. Sorry, whānau, this is yeah, she's sweet as candy, or she's just sweet and she pops.
No, like the traffic lollipop sign.
Oh, stop, go. There we go, Lollipop sign. She's the stop, go. So even though you think she's stopped, she's still going. There we go. Makes sense to me now. Kia ora, whānau. So, 14 points to 8. We have, I think, Tani Wharo are making a comeback. All that's going to go against them at this stage is time. I think time's going to get the better of them. If they don't score within the next set, they're going to have limited time to score again and take it out. And they need to score twice. Sorry, whānau, we just lost you for a minute there. We're back. My apologies. We have a new crew that's just turned up, and they're kind of amateurs. they're kind of amateurs at this stage, so I'm sort of having a wānanga of them at the same time. So here we go. Tigers up the right side. They're taking these finals seriously. As you can see, there's not much interchange going on, and it's the same girls out there. They've been entrusted with the club team win today. Oh, they gets it out wide. 1-on-1. She gets shoved off, but she manages to cling on there as number 2, Justice Wilson, Mike Wilson's daughter. And then we just hear the full-time whistle blow there. So there we have it, whānau. History in the making right there. First ever women's nines grand final competition, 2019. Hamilton City Tigers beat Taniwharo 14 points to 8. So next up we have the men's finals coming up. We'll see Hamilton Hornets versus Tūranga Waiwai, the hosting team. So, kia ora whānau. I'll hand you back over to JJ. What did you think of the game, JJ?
Yeah, excellent, eh? They all left it out on the field. Played a lot harder than I'd say some of the men do out there. Everything was left all on the field. Big hit-ups, big tackles. I believe the tournament's asking for the girls to do a sprint race, but I think these girls aren't too keen anymore. They've blown their wind, left everything out there. Awesome game. We'll be back after this short break, whānau, for the final of Tūranga Waiwai and Hamilton Hornets. Here we are back, whānau, live from Tūranga Waiwai. Joined with for the final, Tūranga Waiwai versus Hamilton Hornets. Just these two teams are actually in the same pool play as each other. They ended up becoming a draw in the last few minutes. Tūranga Waiwai scored and missed a kick in front, ending the game 22-all. And Hornets upset the Taniwharo in the game just behind us in the last round before the women's. They're warming up now down in the try line, and Tūranga Waiwai having a bit of a kōrero in the middle of the field. A minute away from kickoff. We have Hone Karero as our referee today. He was able to join us on our trip to Melbourne for the All-Star weekend. He was lucky enough. He's been committing to reffing out of the love of his heart in the game for years and years now. So it was a bit of a way for the committee to just show him a bit of thanks and a bit of support. Here they go, whānau. Hornets have come to the middle. Tūranga Waiwai. Hone is walking out to the middle, and we're about to get the toss. Crowds here in force. Beautiful day. Hone's going to have a few words to the boys. Tūranga Waiwai with the call. lose it. Turangawawa Wawa is going to kick. The home team running from left to right, running to the main road. If it's any time to stamp your mark on this tournament, it is here. Start of the season. Make them be scared of you. Low kick from Turangawawa. Nobody wanted to chase the ball up. Boys pick him up by the legs. Brings it to the 10-metre line. 10 from the halfway, sorry. Another big hit up. Takes us past the halfway. A lot of big, hard, solid runners out here today. Little scoop run, little whack. Bringing us back to the 40 on the other side of the field. Backdoor, runs a skip, fumble. Regathers, fends off the opponent. 2, 3. Turangawawa drag him to the sideline. Actually loses possession. Turangawawa's ball. 40 metres up. Big solid run. 20 metres gain. Brings it to the middle of the field. Oh, another big 20, 30 metres run. 10 metres out from the try line. See the winger calling for it. They go for the blind side. 4v1 situation. And they're over. Easy as that. Home team stamps the scorecard. 4-0. Quite a few tries have been scored here this weekend, Whānau. I believe the count is at 352 tries. Drop goal from the sideline. Has the distance. Unfortunately, is away. Looked very good though. Here we go, Hornets with the restart. Tap and go, as if we're playing touch. Big hard run from Noodle. Ball goes to the blind. Little skip. Breaks, loses a tackle. 20 metres gained. 20 metres out from the try line. We go down the blind side, out to the winger. And the Hornets sting back at the Turangawawa by marking their own try. What are your thoughts on the game so far, Kana?
Yeah, as you mentioned before, this was a 22-all draw in the round robin. So we've just seen here a quick try for try, and I believe we have our ringing Sam Tor there who scored the try. Today he scored quite a few tries actually through this tournament. But it's actually just good to see a couple new clubs in the finals this year. Last year we had Tani Wharau and College Old Boys. So it's good. It's good for the game just to see a bit of a variety in the top teams today. And it's good for the local hosts here to see their club in the finals, Turanga Wawa. So Hornets take the lead with that conversion. I'll just change the score and give you back to JJ Muke.
Solid defence there by Hornets, pushing them back to the halfway line where they started. Got a big run up here. Gaines comes up to the 40. Oh, nearly lost it. Gathers the ball. Brings the ball to the line, sideline. Draw a pass. Tries to beat his man on the outside. Oh, quickly pass to keep the ball in play. Tackle 3. Bringing it back to the centre. Defence is shooting. 3v2. Wide ball out to the winger. Speed beats him. Oh, and unfortunately he's lost the position of the ball. It'll be a turnover. Knock on from Turanga Wailai, Hornets ball. Just have a quick word with our cameraman. What are your thoughts on this final so far, Timo?
Yeah, it's pretty intense so far.
Man of many words, thank you. The defense of Turanga Wailai, they lose the ball and regain possession 10 metres out from the try line. Run one way, brings it back to the other. Big hard hit up, but even stronger D. Take him back to the 10. We have a scoop run, and he is over. Turanga Wailai with the try, bringing our score to 8-6. Sorry about that, Fano. One of the our scorekeeper fell asleep and he thought he was still watching the women's game. Turanga Wailai here with the conversion. Taking his time. And we are away. Missed 8-6. Turanga Wailai. Just like to give a shout out to all the players playing in Rotorua this weekend at Touch Nationals as well. Now a few of those boys playing these for these league clubs here. And unfortunately they've missed out this weekend and they're representing their teams. Here we go with the restart. Big hit up, 5 metres gain. He onto the blind side. Sprinting the ball out wide. Come to the wing. Just about beats his man, but unfortunately stops. Quick play the ball. Bringing the ball back to the centre and sending it back to the far wing. One to beat. Draw and pass. Gets around the outside. Big collision there. Still pumping those legs from the big man. Brings him 2 metres out from the try line. Final tackle. They use the force and they are over. Hornets sting him back, bringing our score to 10-8. Just like the pool play, Fano, you can see why these two teams drew, and it's back to back. Misses that kick, bringing our score to 10-8, with Hornets taking the lead. Turanga Wailai with the restart. And another big start with those legs keep pushing. 18 metres gained with that. Bring it to the centre. Oh, short ball to the big boy. Quick offload. Over the top to the wing. Tries to beat his man on the outside. What's the call? Unfortunately, he's taken out. Strong defence takes him out. That brings it to half time. A score 10-8 to Hamilton Hornets. We have a 3-minute half-time break. I'm just going to ask Hannah what he thinks of this final so far, and where does he see the game finishing, and in whose favour?
Well, it's just a hard call, JJ. As you can see, it's been tit for tat here. We've got some good big runners there on the wings and in the centres. I'm too scared to say because I might be wrong. Like before, I thought I was going to see Tani Wharau and Turanga Waiwai, but the dark horse Hamilton Hornets have definitely proven me wrong here today. Maybe they can prove me wrong again. I'd like to see the host team take it out, but hey, I also like seeing upsets as well. So
here you go. Long, hard, deep kick. No one underneath it. Defense is there. Big boy grabs it. Beats one. Shrugs off a second. Oh, just keeps pumping those legs and brings it to the 20-metre line. Quick scoop. Gets around his outside man, brings it to the 30. Turanga Waiwai already. Taking the ball blind. With just a shake draw and brings it down. I think we have an injury out here, Fano, as he fell over. I see him grabbing his left leg. Here he is, sitting up. Looks okay, but I think his time in this game is for over, unfortunately. It's been quite a gun here today, assisting quite a few tries and scoring a few himself, a lot of speed. Just a reminder, Fano, that the women's final was played just before with Hamilton City Tigers taking that out over Tani Wharau. We're okay, Fano.
And time off.
Final brings that out in a player. Injuries, it's just the mind thing. Placebo effect, if you will. Big run by the big boy, gets him over the 40. They do a backdoor, kick behind, grab it behind, and they put it in the corner. Nice kick. So it stops the game. Let your boys have a bit of a break. And straight roll for the Hornets. Nice little scoop run, and he keeps those legs pumping. Brings it up to the 20. Hornets take it to the wing with a cut ball, brings it back up. Brings it to the 40. Backdoor, centres the field, brings it back to the closer wing. And here's the speedster himself. He's away. And there it is, Fano. Try to the Hornets. Bringing the score to, I believe, is 14-8. He's the same man who won our 100-metre sprint. And as to try for a noodle. And unfortunately he's missed another kick, Whānau.
Alright, the kick's no good. Score remains 14 points to 8.
Score remains 14 to 8. Turanga Wawa with the restart. All it is a converted try in it. This game can go anywhere, Whānau. Here we go for a big hit up. Straight up the middle. Every time he touches the ball, he gains a minimum of 10 yards. Sorry, that's meters, Whānau. Yes, I've just been corrected. Oh, a bit of rustle and tussle from the Hornets, and ref wasn't too happy with it. So we got a restart here for the Turanga Waiwai with a big hit up. Brings it back to the middle. Just got to remember it's still the first count, and they're keeping the ball hot. Puts it behind. Oh, as you can see in the far corner there, we have our Turanga Waiwai members, all our lifetime members and whatnot, sitting there. The second best seat in the house, because you know we've got the best for you, Whānau. We bring the ball back to the middle, back door. It keeps the ball alive and sends it back the other way. Bit of a lolly scramble out there and going to the blind. Counts 4, I believe. Send it out wide. Finds a hole and he's through. Yeah, he's getting chased down. Is he going to get him though? No, he's not. Hornets scored another try. Bringing it to 18 to 8. Oh, I'm just going to pass it to Cunny. He's got a few words about his team, I guess, the Hamilton Hornets.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I said that now, because now I'm right. You know, I win the bet for nothing, and I don't owe JJ a drink. But anyway, it's great to see Hornets performing so well. The sad thing I'm about to say is that player right there plays rugby. He chooses to play rugby over league because I suppose that's what he likes. But as you can see there, he's an amazing player with speed, pace, and he's got that step and that ability to just carve up. He could use some lessons on his drop kicking, but nonetheless, just keep an eye out for him. I think he's even got his rugby shorts on just to show that he's a rugby. But Sam Tor's his name, Whānau. Look him up, follow him. He's with the Waikato Development, and he'll probably be in the Chiefs soon enough. But anyway, back to league. And here we have Turanga Waiwai with the ball. What do you think about that ball and the aerodynamics of that ball, JJ?
The aerodynamics of the ball. Well, in this weather condition, you know, it's at the right temperature with the rotation of the world that you can get a nice pass, nice drop kick touched right. I believe in the Northern Hemisphere or in South Africa, it's the air temperature actually makes the ball float a bit longer. If you look at that, Turanga Waiwai score in front of their fans underneath the post, and they're not out yet. Brings our score to 12-18. It's anybody's game. He's made the kick. Quick kick. 18-14. One more try needed. And with that, I think it's boosted the morale of the boys a little bit more. They're really playing for something here. They're the home team. They've got all their members, their whānau, the locals here to support them. So they've got a lot of weight on their shoulders, but their weight is helping them drive them through the line. Hornets with a little switch play to start off with. And first possession, Tunanga Waiwai taking them to the sideline, dragging them to the sideline. Well, I believe there are that's full time. Hamilton Hornets have won it with the 18-14 victory. Fortunately for Tunanga Waiwai. But you know what, whānau, rugby league is the winner at the end of the day. Well done to Hornets and Tigers, your winners of this tournament here this weekend in Ngaruawahia. Just like to acknowledge our referees, the ones in the fluoro, not the ones on the sideline trying to call the games. They take a lot of grief on the sideline and they do it out of love. Nobody gets paid. They're not getting paid here. They're doing it for the love of the game. But for the Hamilton Hornets to beat the hometown with all the supporters getting in their ear, it's a tough effort, but they've done it, whānau. Like to say